Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Andrea. Bright and cheery.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, we got Keith is here.
Dorian and Holly, Kevin,
Good. Hawley.
2535 Apple.
Awesome.
hmm
So Miss Debbie can't make it this morning. She's having some internet issues or something. I think she's on the road again, she said.
Yeah.
She's been a travel master lately. Went to Oregon and seen her daughter, and she's doing something else again. Good morning, Connie Morris. JD.
Hello, hello.
So we all see your 45 on 45 lunch hour has been doing wonderful.
Thank you.
Everyone loving your quick hits.
I tell you, it's helping me get through my day of work because it breaks up the monotony of the day job. So it's great. Yeah. So thanks everyone for watching those.
It breaks up my day too.
Yeah, you
When
watch it.
when I'm cruising along, I'll have my earbuds in listening.
We need you to do some more channeling, my friend.
I know I've been wanting to, but then timing, whatever, in my day.
You know who Gary Shandling is, the comedian?
Yep.
When I did him on one of those shows, and with one of the Dead Famous shows, and I'm telling you, the whole room went like he's like almost a master or something like that, really zen. If you're interested, maybe try to channel Gary Shandling. It felt really good, like really. I want to get into his energy again.
How long did he pass?
It was a few years ago. I can't remember how many, but
Interesting.
maybe that one you want to try. But I love when you do your channels.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it's just like you sit in space or whatever and just be quiet and just listen to what they tell you.
Yeah.
Try to interpret and repeat. But it makes you very tired.
True. I know. I have to sleep all the time because of the readings I do and stuff and our shows. And then I'm like, I got to go to sleep.
Yeah. I know this all the time. It's like I feel like energized afterwards being in touch like that.
Yeah.
And then I'd get like, Gary died in 2016. Okay, thank you. But then, like later I get home or whatever and I just feel like I need to crash. I need a nap. Channel family members. If I have a connection, Brenda, I can channel family members.
Can you channel for other people if they ask you to read on their relatives?
It depends. It feels different, but I guess I've never had it, but I have to have a connection. Like, even though you ask Gary Shandling, I have to get, kind of quiet and I have to ask his spirit, can we talk, have a connection? If I feel negative, I can't.
Right.
There has to be that openness and that connection to make, to say, yes,
to do it.
I've asked other spirits or, like, you're dead famous or whatever, I'll listen along and see if I can sense something or pick it up. And sometimes no. It's like, no, we're not allowed to do that, or just the connection's not there, or the energy's not there. It's like I channeled Jamal Khashoggi, and I was asking for well over a year. Every once in a while, and it's like I was getting a no. And then that it came out with that guy in Canada was he came out. There's a guy in Canada that he was being targeted by MBS and whatnot. And after I read that report, I was getting that sense that he was saying, yes, you can do it now.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's coming out, everything, and about what's going on. He said that in the channeling that there's paperwork or something he handed to someone. So it's been known secretly everything what actually was going on, what he was working on.
Yeah, I got that too.
But yeah, lovely energy. Working for the higher good, sufferance of people. But yeah, it all depends. There's got to be that connection.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy
Jean. Hi, Nancy Jean. She says
Nancy
she's waking up listening to us, so that's nice.
Get your coffee, girlfriend.
Renee's here from Tarot Love Community. Everybody, please check out tarotlovecommunity.net. It is an online community center. It is free. You just sign up, and you can take a deeper dive into this community and make some new friends and have chats, etc. Lots going on.
Yeah,
right. I haven't really read on, I don't think, and I'm really fascinated about is this billionaire who got pulled in, right? And he posted like $250,000 bail to get out. And he's one of Orange's friends. Do you know who that is?
Tom Barrack?
Yeah.
Barrack, whatever. Yeah.
Barrack. I think that's someone said say it like the military thing, the barracks. Barrack.
Oh, sure, yeah.
What was he exactly? Investor or who was he?
He made his money on helping. Let's say someone got into trouble in Hollywood.
Oh, fixer.
Yeah, he was a fixer. He would bail them out and then get money from improving their social status, whatever, get back in Hollywood, but let's say someone was $12 million in debt, from bad investments and career went down the crap, drugs or whatever. You do like a rehab tour and bail them out and they would owe him. And he did that with businesses too, bailed out businesses.
Interesting.
So he's kind of like a Wall Street. I don't know if you remember that movie Wall Street, where Michael, what was his name? Michael, whatever.
Wow.
You break up. Yeah, he was that kind of guy. Well, anyway, he helped Trump overseas, and he did.
Ray Donovan is another show. Have you ever watched Ray Donovan? He's a Hollywood fixer.
Oh, really? No.
Michael, come on, Michael Douglas. That's the name.
Yes, Michael Douglas. Yes. 235 Apple is asking about. You were delving into the Epps thing a little bit this week.
I got a really weird card. So I got the same card that I got for Barr going to see Epp was the same card I got when someone wanted me to find out if he was still alive. And it kind of freaked me out. Where is it? It was the protection card, but it was upside down. It's a black card. So did Barr offer false protection? Like, hey, give me the details, tell me where everything is, and we'll take care of you. And he didn't. Or did he, or what? But it was like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe he's of the living.
That's what it looked like that. Yeah.
When I originally did my reading, I got into the energy. I was for entertainment purposes only. It's kind of like, you're trying to read on Kim Jong. Is he dead? Is he undead? Is he hooked up? It's very similar. And
I think because there's so much cover up and secrecy for I think he's on.
And you think of why hasn't Miss Maxwell gotten her ticket?
Mm-hmm.
Right, same boat. They got the same stuff. They got the same black books. Why is she still kicking?
Yeah.
So what I was shown when I got into that energy is that he was given a shot by the feds to make it look like he was in a coma. and he was taken out. I think he was taken overseas, and he's in custody. I think he got a facial reconstruction or something,
Oh,
to be hidden. But I think he's in custody. I think probably in like MI6 in England.
that makes sense.
This guy knew a lot of stuff. Worldwide trafficking, money, Israel, drugs, guns, everything. It's like someday you'll see him in a teleconference, what do you call it? An interview or something. Maxwell is a friend of the Clintons. Yes, I've seen that. But whether it's true,
but you know what? Everyone has to be prepared for what comes out. Who knows? It's going to be lots of stuff that comes out. You're going to be, oh my God.
It's going to be, oh my God.
Yeah.
We haven't even started with the Maxwell case.
No.
When that comes down, there's so many people in trouble there. Yeah.
So you're going to need some smelling salts because you're going to keep fainting on the couch every time you hear something. You're like, woo!
It's going to be big. Yeah, I miss Charlotte. I watched Atwood a little bit.
Yeah, I watched his a bit.
But it's just like...
He's got a fascinating story, eh? Sean Atwood.
Yeah. You just can't make that story up with him. As just thinking of it as a normal person not tapping in, how can that scenario happen?
It doesn't.
Guards asleep.
Doesn't.
Cameras off.
The top criminal. And there's no cameras and there's no guards. There's not happening.
No roommate.
It's not happening. That story's not.
And there was a picture of him in a room on a gurney. When does that ever happen? They don't release pictures of dead. If they do, they're in a body bag. So, yes, Marie. Yeah, I just, as a logical person, I don't buy it. That doesn't happen. And there was only one other suicide, murder, whatever, in that jail, ever. 20-some years ago. Ever. Yes, Connie. Mr. Epps. Like I said, I don't buy it, but when I tapped in, I see him gotten out. To make it look like he was gone. And the day before, he met with his lawyer, too. I think that was part of, this is how it's going to go down, kind of thing. That's just my thought. My senses, what I seen. He said, one of the biggest criminals ever. I totally believe he was an informant too. That's why he got the great deal. That's why they let him go for so long. But finally, these ladies are going to get their justice finally with the Maxwell arrest.
Amen to that. All right. Well, what should we start reading on, folks?
Salts need to be. Thank you, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Purely entertainment only. Our thoughts and feelings. We're just reading the cards and what we've done before and our energies.
Yes.
Peepo. Thank you, Gary. Do you think Anthony Bourdain was murdered? He stumbled upon trafficking info. Anthony Bourdain. Was he the chef?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you read on him in Dead Famous or anything like that?
No.
No?
I haven't read on him. I have my own opinions.
I don't know. I don't know him much, but I don't think he stumbled on anything. I think he was on a limb I think he did some back deals or something.
Do you think he?
Like he wasn't all on the up and up. I think he got into the wrong side of something, and that caused it.
Do you think he did it, or did someone do it?
His. You
His
think he was?
demise. Do you think?
Suicide? Is that
Mhm.
what you're saying? No, I'm getting no.
No, I agree.
No, like I said, I have no clue about him. He's a shop or something. That's all I know. But I'm just what I'm hearing now.
Instantly, I was like, no chance.
You know, that's what I'm getting. He got into something.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was murdered. That's what I'm getting right now.
For purposes only, I think he knew about some stuff that he was maybe going to expose or whatever. And that was that.
Yeah, something like that. I think he found a dark side of something. That's what I'm getting. I think it was his own doing. I don't think he was exposing something. I'm getting he had a dark side that no one really knew about. Like he got into something at investments or something he shouldn't have. That's what I'm getting. So like no clue about it. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cash did heavy drug users. Yeah, it does feel like it was something to do with drugs. I don't know. Countries, it could be from anywhere. Can we talk about bunnies? Bunnies.
Here's my bunny deck. I don't know.
Ah.
I don't know where my bunny deck is.
Many readers have spoken to him, and he never mentions foul play. Oh, you're talking about Anthony? I don't know. That's what I'm getting.
I haven't read on it. I'm just going on my gut instinct. My instinct was no. But I don't,
That's what I'm being told right now. Yeah. Like I said, I have no clue on the case. So that's the best way, I guess, if it comes in and not knowing.
Connie's got a good question. There's some we haven't talked about in forever.
What's going on with Spicer?
John Spicer. Does he have anything? Does he know any goss?
Oh, the dance queen?
Yeah. I guess he wasn't there long enough, was he?
He wasn't there very long. Heather, yes, I believe the victims will get justice. With Maxwell going to court here soon. It'll all get over. They will get their justice. Okay, Spicer. What do we need to know about Spicer?
Yeah, what do we need to know about Sean Spicer? Is he going to get caught up in the reckoning that's going to happen this fall? Is he going to be a witness? Was he there long enough to know anything? Sean Spicer. Is he going to get in the trials of 45? He's already got the crap card. Woo! Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Right?
They already know he's lying if he's on Newsmax. Wow.
Let's see him giving intel.
I didn't expect
badness
on him. I mean, there is some justice here. He has some knowledge. I'm seeing him going. There was some back channel to Putin contacts or something that he did. What I'm seeing here. but I'm seeing him having to go into a committee hearing or something,
Yep.
for justice, strength, the knowledge he has, and then the Four of Coins is representing like a committee hearing or something. I'm not seeing law enforcement, but I'm seeing more
I think
House committees and stuff.
bad decisions being brought to light. I think he gave false information in press conferences.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to get him. This crowd storm's coming for him. However, I think a lot of people in the White House were wearing a wire, to be perfectly honest.
It's the only way to protect yourself.
There's some dark karma coming his way. There's jail, guilty, but I think he's going to give up some evidence so he can get out of trouble. Look at this. Sharing secrets this fall on Orange, bringing things to light in chaos. And I have that overseas card too. So when you said other countries.
I do have that Russia card. Other countries, yes. His connections, I got the moon too, like you said, with secrets.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned the inauguration committee. There might have been something there. I have my Ivanka card coming out, so there was some kind of connections there. But
Kevin Lane, Vibrations Tarot, said the tower flew out of his deck with four of coins. He has info on the inauguration committee. Yeah.
And I am getting brief jail for him.
Yeah, we had the jail card too.
For lying. Part of that mob, 10 of Swords. The lying with confusion with the 7 of Wands. And then I get him going to jail for a brief time. May only be 6 months or something for lying, because I feel like he's got temperance on the bottom, so he's got some information. He will talk, but it feels like
to reduce his sentence, he's going to say some stuff.
So it's like it feels like a 6 months kind of thing, but for lying, because I feel like he is going to talk, but
because he lied to the American people, right?
Break dancing is new gig.
Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Him doing those speeches on behalf of Orange, he's lying to the whole country.
No, you got everyone that could do that. What's her name? Kellyanne lied every day. What's her face lied every day. McEnany lied every day. It's just amazing. 40% Huckabee Sanders, yeah. It's just amazing that 40% of the people didn't realize and understand. They lied every day. He lied every day. He did a rally yesterday. Did you see that? There's clips. Same old story. Railing off the rails. There was one thing I seen that there's possibility, kind of like the investigation in Georgia. Now there's investigations of tampering going on in Arizona. So I like to look at that. If it's just a side gig, if Rudy or, like Graham Trump trying to change votes, that kind of thing with the Georgia thing, where they got 45 on tape.
Sherry says the rally yesterday was the worst one yet.
Oh, I know. I just caught a couple clips that I can't remember the reporter's name, but he'll put up clips in his Twitter feed of him going off the rails. But investigation into hey, Susan Land, morning. What was it? Yeah, the Arizona recount and everything Rudy and Trump tried to do to get votes changed, for his favors. Super energy is on that.
Okay, so we're seeing if the Arizona vote's going to be recalled.
No, the investigation into tampering.
Oh, tampering. Okay.
Yeah, it's like they're finding out the same thing that 45 made the call to Georgia. All I need is 11,000 votes and I win. Something similar went down there, and then I guess Rudy was involved too. And that'll lead into more Rudy talk.
I can't, I even am so surprised sometimes by the cards. Just clear everything is. Wow. Yeah.
Heather lived in Flagstaff 8 years, and this pisses me off. I know, right?
Hi, Patty.
Oh, lordy. What do I got?
There's love piece.
Yeah, I am seeing coordination of the heartbreak of the loss of 45 needing Arizona to win, wanted to change votes, same thing like in Georgia.
First card out was changed.
To want Arizona GOP to change it. And I do have the investigations going into this with the King of Swords, the confusion about all the talk, the Page of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So it's like the confusion of the talk and what you want to do illegally.
I got things coming to light about the corrupt leader. We have guilty. We have, like I said, changed the vote. Would there have been more than one person he approached? Because I see money and a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
People.
Like the rumor is that Rudy was involved too. Secret talks behind the deal. So there's a lot of people involved here. The mob.
There's orange communication, so telling them the mob. That would be my group of corrupt people.
The underground mob of Giuliani and other people, But I got a tower coming, Empress and Tower coming to that situation. So they're investigating it. And I got a magician here, so I'm feeling that probably is like Rudy and his underlings connection to the GOP mob. This is my GOP card.
Yeah.
Six of Wands, it's a victory card, but it's also a mob card. All these people in there. Fighting, battling. So there is going to be some kind of tower moment for this investigation. Got proper energy and figuring out who that magician is. And it probably is Rudy. And other communications. With that, we read into what's going on with Rudy. Is this another fall indictment?
Rudy Giuliani. What are we going to check on him?
Well, that man's got to be indicted soon. Most of us that I know of that I've seen is feeling a huge shift in the fall. You're getting your fall card.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sensing fall.
Yeah.
It's like August, September is going to be big. Kevin's feeling really soon. The deep reading yell getting serious deep. Susan. Rudy Kaludi. They've been digging deep into him.
He's got a long battle ahead of him. Justice is coming. He's going to lose everything. He's going to lose everything. He's basically going to lose his family for working for the other family, right? Like just lose everything.
Yep.
It's all these connections he was making. I think he may try to offer some stuff, but it's not going to be enough to help him. Serving many masters. I think he's going away. But I don't know how far his health's going to take him. He's definitely getting the tower moment.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. He's scared.
Yeah.
All his bad dealings with multiple countries, bad people with, a lot has to do with Ukraine too. But his dealings with multiple countries, I got the Empress card, but it also represents 3 countries. And then his dealings with 45, and then the chaos anxieties within. So he's laying low. Definitely laying low. Got the Hermit and walking away. And then the Moon. So you were talking in your 45-minute chats, moon cycles. And a lot of times I get that, moon cycles. So we're talking new moon to full moon. So next full moon, I think Rudy's going to get indicted by the end of August.
Yeah.
Because that's in the future position. And his whole world is changing with a new path. The world in Page of Coins, his whole world, his whole existence is going to start changing next month.
I pulled 3 cards, so success upside down. Look at this. He's getting the same card as
J.E.
and caution. So
for entertainment only.
It's not good. It's not good for Rudy.
Yeah, I agree too, Kevin, but Rudy is long gone. Well, what do you think, Miss Susan? Do you think August? When I was cruising around the other day, in work, I like to talk to my guides and think. We'll see, but I heard a date, August 12th.
For when?
August 12th.
For
Well, I was thinking about Rudy and Gates and all these criminals. So something's going to be happening August 12th. I'm not sure if it's Rudy or whatnot, but there is a date of August 12th, so it's a Thursday.
August 12th.
So let's throw some cards on what August 12th means.
August 12th.
They were giving me a date. Or maybe that's when the next indictment comes down for a Trump org or something.
I think it's
That's a little bit before when 45 is supposed to get reinstated. That's right, sweet darling.
I think Eric Jr. is in a lot of trouble by the 12th. I got a lot of his 45's family, and I think it's Eric.
Uh-oh. Eric, your Page of Swords kind of card?
Yeah, sometimes.
What does August 12th mean?
And the base of the deck, the story at the base of the deck, the FBI, 45, and the Tower.
Ouch.
So that's coming after the 12th. But before the 12th, I think Eric, maybe Eric Prince, but I think it's Junior. Eric Orange.
Eric Orange.
Eric Orange.
Well, we did see Eric, or Don Jr. is now in charge of the Trump org.
Is he really?
Yeah.
These fools, they're so stupid.
45 took Weisselberg off.
He's setting up his own kids. Can you imagine?
Well, the first card out I got is indictment on the 12th. I got my indictment card. Here's your documents.
Yeah.
Indictment coming out. Everyone connected with Orange.
Yeah.
3 of Cups and 4 of Cups. There's going to be some sadness going on around that time frame. I do have a Page of Swords, which is a younger male getting indicted. So that wouldn't be a Rudy kind of thing. That might be a Matt Gaetz kind of thing. Or, like you said, Eric Trump. So a Page of Swords is a younger male. So that's not a Rudy energy. Knight. Along with a Knight of Wands. So it might be multiple indictments coming.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of unhappy people, what they've done. There's your indictment coming out. Corruption, guilty. The King. Bullseye, yes. Things coming to light about the White House. And then the jail card.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be a... What do you call those? Like a mini series?
Yeah.
A mini series special where every week it's going to be another episode, installment of the story.
You got a death of someone's freedom in the outcome. And Sacred's coming out with the High Priestess. And then going along with some kind of investigator. But it doesn't feel federal because I have a death. King of Wands. 7 of Coins. Putting everything together. But this King of Wands, it feels more like a New York indictment. It could be Trump or another guy. There's a lot of movement everywhere. But yeah, expect some indictments in about 2-3 weeks.
Yep.
got to ask if this is, if it's New York, it's state charges then. And if it isn't, then it would be federal. So, I guess Tom Barack is supposed to be back in court tomorrow. People are asking if he was running. Is he good to go? Hey there, Lisa. Yeah, I'm feeling more federal too, Holly. But there is something going on in New York. I think they're going to indict, if they can't get another guy to flip, who I think is Calamari, then he will be indicted too, I think. They're trying to flip more inside the Trump org. Because I was seeing like a black-haired guy in the Trump org get indicted. And I think that's Calamari. He's the only one with dark hair. So if they can't get him to flip like they did with that McConney dude, the controller, you're going to expect Calamari too. But it's feeling more federal. Did Mueller interview Tom Barack a couple years ago? I'm hearing yes, he lied. I think Barack was in the Mueller report. Being Trump or being New York State, Beavis and Butthead are getting deep. Yes, deep doo-doo. Susan and Jen Lin were saying a few weeks the other day. Oh yeah, Miter. Rock thought he was in the clear since they went investigating. They didn't rely on Biden administration coming in.
Look at this card for Thomas Barack. Death with things coming to light. Thanks, Shirley. All right, what are we reading on?
That was like the biggest. Thank you, Love Peace.
Thank you, Love.
Met with the FBI in 2019 and lied. Thank you, Cece. August 9th and beyond could be fruitful months. Yay, let's go with that. Corrupt. So where?
Barrack, yes. Barrack, not Barack. Barrack.
From long ago, we knew the Mueller report was not going away. It wasn't a dud. Thanks to all our lovelies getting Biden and Harris in. Oh yeah, Colleen. This is not even close to Nixon. Nixon didn't do treason. All the dealings and money from the Middle East. You got money from Egypt, Saudi, worked on behalf of Russia, Middle East, UAE, Qatar, China, Iran, all the bad countries 45 worked for. And then wanted us out of the Paris Accord, and the signs are all there. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to look at. This coming back, because it was on, there was 5 Trump officials that were referred to the DOJ for Inspector General look at for what their wrongdoings. That's right, Susan. And Watergate is like kindergarten compared to this one. It was Alex Acosta, Elaine Chao, but it all went away. We're getting the right names here. Alex Acosta, Labor Secretary, Robert Wilkie, Trump's VA Secretary, Wilbur Ross, Elaine Chao, and Ryan Zinke, Trump's Interior Secretary. They were all referred for prosecution to the DOJ, but it all went away. So looking at those five, let's do a general. Are they federally being investigated? Now that there's a new DOJ involved. Good morning, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Yep, that's right, Deb.
Woo! Oh.
Pretty much, Miter. Yeah, pardon time. Bless you, Marby. Thank you very much.
So I see this decision from the past that didn't get brought forward for those people. Guess what? It's showing up this fall. I'm guessing that's the new DOJ. He's going to try to overturn the secrets, things that were hidden. So try to bring out the truth. Bullseye, bringing things to light overseas. So whatever that connection is. And then the base of the card is black. Redacted, held back. What is that? Is he stopped?
Yeah, I mean, like, depending on when those requests came through, most likely William Barr said, no, we're not going to investigate them.
Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what comes to light, that he stopped it. Barr stopped it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got in the past, the criminality was stopped with those three together. 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Temperance. So that was in the past of, no, we're not going to investigate that. Moving forward, we have the Sun and the connections made with the 2 of Cups. So if it's showing that, yes, they are going to be bringing them back to light.
Yeah, this fall. I see that.
3 majors in a row for bringing this back to order. The Fool, High Priestess, and the World. So if anyone in the DOJ or the Trump White House, secretaries, whatever, if you did something wrong, Merrick Garland is going to prosecute it. It's all coming back around to these people. If they did criminal deeds, they will be prosecuted. Unity in the White House, taking time. They're taking their time with it. Don't expect anything soon. So if you were working in the White House before, they will get to it, but don't expect it like this current environment, with Rudy and 45 and the Trump org and everything. That's more recent, but these White House things feel like down the road, years. They'll get to it. That 4 of Swords, but they're not letting it go. If you're a criminal, you will be prosecuted. Yeah, that could be. Could be, Kevin. Yeah, you're right, Barbara. Is that what your senses are saying there, Andrew? Little weight.
I think it comes up this fall, and then we see where everything goes into place. There's just so much going to happen that they won't be able to do everything at once.
I know, right? They're working on what, 500, 600 insurrectionists from January. Look, Connie says, what does Nostradamus have to say about all this? Was this in his predictions? Well, that would be interesting. See what the cards has to say about Nostradamus and his predictions, huh?
About 45?
Yeah.
Nostradamus predicts.
45, coronavirus, a reckoning, a shift. Nostradamus. Did you predict this timing of year?
Truth, secrets coming out this fall, guilty. All these people linked together in jail. So did he, I don't know all of Nostradamus's predictions.
I don't remember either, but yeah.
But I'm guessing there's one that's very similar to the events that are happening right now.
So I was kind of getting into his energy, and what my senses are saying, I think he did in a sorts, but very close. You know, his predictions were a long time ago.
Yeah.
It feels like he was only like 10 to 20 years off of his predictions, but it wasn't. I don't remember what his predictions were, but it feels like he was saying more about world catastrophes, like, you know, huge floods, or, you know, like the world really going downhill a lot worse. But it feels like the reference was more to what happened with coronavirus here. And a whole shift, right? The trumpet, Nostradamus. Oh, that's right. He did say something about a trumpet, right?
It's to be about TFG. What does TFG mean?
The former guy. 45. Yeah, the former guy. That's the little, instead of saying his name.
Trumpet. Yeah.
Yeah, the trumpet. Trump.
I think he did predict him. I don't know if it was understood, but yeah, I think he did. Thank you, Connie.
Yeah, that's right. It feels like I'm getting this hit about a lot of people. It took history's words into literal meanings, especially with 2012. You know, the ending of the Mayan calendar. Oh, we're all going to be, you know, it took it too literal, right? But it does feel like his predictions were pretty close from that line.
When I was shuffling and asking about Nostradamus, everything got really heavy and slow. It was like I was in slow motion, right? Really. So to me, that's saying Nostradamus really took his time for his predictions. They weren't just like all of a sudden. I think he was in a deep trance or something when he got them. That's what it felt like. Something really deep, slow, heavy. That was pretty interesting to be in that energy for a minute. Phone's ringing at Scotty's.
Okay, phone's done ringing. He definitely predicted the horrible times right now with the reckoning. It's like getting rid of the darkness in our time. Queen of Swords, strength, and the darkness of the anxieties of what's going on. The dark money, that's what I'm sensing, like the dark money, the dark times.
Corruption, yeah.
The corruption. I think that's what he was sensing quite a bit of. But it's the change. It's the timing. There was that path. Give it a little time, and there will be that adjustment. It takes time to have justice and the lovers coming back. Weed through the storm with the Seven of Wands. So it's going to come back. But yeah, he was pretty darn accurate with that. Well, like I said, I was sensing some reason like 10, 20 years off, but that's pretty darn good for that many centuries. Yeah, there's a lot of those quatrains. They were, yeah, that's just amazing. It really is. Even with Edgar Casey.
I don't want to read on Nostradamus now. I'm going to do a video, I think. I have a deck of Nostradamus cards. So each card represents one of his quatrains, and there's also the I think there's like the major arcana in here as well.
Dang.
This deck enough. It's complicated, this deck. I'll say it's not an easy one. But maybe I'll use it more that we just brought him up.
Oh, that makes sense, Kevin. He predicted the worst case scenarios and that we could change our timeline. Yeah, we always had that. I got that in those cards, the Two of Swords. That's your path. You have your past. You always have your choice in anything, worldwide and otherwise. I honestly believe, from my channelings and energy work about this timeline, that we missed the that path back in 2000 when Bush and Gore were going after it. Everything would have been changed if Gore would have won.
Yes.
With Florida and the hanging chads and everything. So the timeline shifted 20 some years just because of that one event. The corruption of getting Bush elected and not Gore. Climate change would have been different. Everything. But we're seeing a lot of corruption go down thanks to the former guy. His connections. Gore did win. Same as Hillary. But, in order to get the darkness out, you got to let some darkness in to find it.
Well, I think that's what 45 is. That was his purpose, to shine a light on what needs to be changed.
Yeah. So speaking of darkness, our favorite guy, Sheldon Whitehouse, he's the one senator that's really looking forward to trying to get the dark money out of politics, the Supreme Court, everything like that, right? And him and another senator are calling for investigation into the 45,000 tips into Kavanaugh. See how that's going to go. Because the FBI supposedly ignored it. They dished it off to the White House, and the White House is like,
Didn't do anything.
We don't need to look at that. We need Kavanaugh as a Supreme Court justice. And many of us have felt that there's going to be some Supreme Court justices kind of going away. Is this the beginning of Mr. Kavanaugh? I think you said the other day on your 45s you felt him resigning.
Yep.
I've always felt the resigning too, not an indictment. Just like, okay, I can't deal with this anymore. I better resign. So let's see what the cards say on Sunday. Who's related? Rhonda Wilson. According to Ancestry, I'm embarrassed to say I'm related to the Nixons and the Bushes, but at least I'm not related to the Trumps. Well, blessings on that one. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's going to come of the Sheldon White House investigation?
He's calling for a DOJ investigation.
DOJ investigation of the 4,500 tips against Kavanaugh. My ears are ringing. It's like the phone's ringing with all those tips.
Ringing off the hook, bringing them back, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure Brett's hearing all this news. He's got to be freaking out himself. Oh, no.
Well, he's feeling pretty insecure about the truth coming out. Calmer waters. It's like an energetic movement. 801 quick movement. What I see is the cover-up coming out. So the fact that 45's White House just covered it all up. They didn't want anything to do with it, which we know, but I think there's a little bit more to the story that we don't know yet. I can tell you that there's truth in the 4,500. I don't know how much, because the cards all of a sudden just felt really heavy. So it's more than like two, two are legit. It's quite a few of the 4,500 calls had legit intel.
This is more complicated than just calling for an investigation here. What I'm sensing here,
good one, Rob,
is the pervasive powers of the GOP within the government. This whole Kavanaugh thing is deeper than just the White House. It involves the Republican Party, McConnell, people in Trump's orb, dark money. I'm just sensing this is going to be difficult. It almost feels like it's going to need like a Mueller report kind of thing, independent counsel, whatever. They are going to get to the connections, the moon and the fool, Knight of Coins. It feels like they're going to, it might be an independent counsel kind of thing. The moon, it might be secret, or like I said, it feels like an inspector general or some kind of investigation behind the scenes. But whatever comes out, Kavanaugh is going to go away.
I think, the things coming to light about women or woman, but probably women, secrets, legal problems, karma this fall. What else I see is this is why he resigns, because the feds, the investigators are going to be like, this is all the information we have and we're going to make it public unless you resign.
Yeah.
And maybe there's other people like on the GOP or be like, we can't have this stuff come out. You better resign.
There's something like this, but even though I don't have like power cards, but it just, the sense is when I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is deep. This isn't just, like, okay, they paid off someone's credit cards and whatnot and put them on the Supreme Court. They ignored it. This is about process. This is about dark money. This is about corrupt people within the Republican Party. Federalist Society, everything. I'm just totally getting this feeling like this is like a web, a huge web, beyond just one person on the Supreme Court. This is just amazing. All the darkness we're getting. Ugh. What's Marie saying?
I asked how Kavanaugh's feeling today. Got the death card. So he is feeling, look at this, the second card, fear. Look at this. This is how the guy's feeling. Pain.
Is he liking more bread?
Why? Things coming to light.
Marie, are you talking about like the Cleveland Indians changing their names and all that? I'm thinking that's where you're going. Sports cards worth more now that the names have changed. I'm feeling no, it doesn't affect the change. Bye, Felicia. So we got Brett.
Right, Tony?
Brett scared, got away. Oh, you got the card the other day?
It's not good. He knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. Well, he knows his truth, right?
Right.
He knows what he did. And now there's no one to protect him anymore.
Yeah. And Miss Deutsche Bank's getting investigated really hard now, too. The corruption there. Most people in Ohio are really mad. Oh, the Cleveland Indians changing.
It's about time is all I'm going to say. Decades too late. You don't name the club. But anyways.
Yeah.
At least they changed it. They are enlightened now.
Washington. Hey there, Maya. Thomas. Since we got Kavanaugh, we feel him resigning. Let's go to Clarence Thomas. With his wife's involvement. Who knows what Thomas has involved?
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court.
Wow. Losing his power, losing his strength, the tower moment in the Chariot. Because of all the stuff that comes to life. Light. Get that. And there he is in his robe, and his robe's starting to come off. And that reflection of what have I done? There's the wife. Not good. I think he goes down because of his wife, like literally. They're gonna. Did she put money to get people to go to the insurrection?
Yeah, she supposedly did pay for busloads. Yeah. It feels like Clarence is going to go down with a fight, though. It's like if they decide to do a hearing, then he would step aside. It doesn't feel like he'd peer pressure, like.
I said, is he going to have to resign by the end of next year? First card out is darkness, linked together to orange. Crap storm with these people. I have the fall. Unhappy. So maybe it's even sooner than next year. I just picked the end of next year as a rando.
Dark money, yeah. So yeah. My ending has something to do with his wife.
His wife's part of it for sure.
His wife, the embarrassment might actually become because of his wife getting in legal trouble with an indictment or a subpoena or something like that. Because right now everything's kind of quiet. She apologized, But for some reason, it feels like the investigation or whatever, or maybe an impeachment thing down the road, that's what it's going to take. It doesn't feel like he'll just walk away until there is a hearing, and then he'd be like, I'm not going to go through this. I'm just going to go to the calmer waters, because that's what I got here is calmer waters start after the embattling of justice. So I'm feeling like that, and like an impeachment hearing talk will start, and then plus his wife's dealings, that's when it comes down for him. So this may be next March kind of thing, feeling for this when this ramps up. But yeah, it feels like Clarence is not going to have a good day. A good year.
No.
No. Yeah. True there.
If she, hypothetically speaking, for entertainment purposes only, if she paid for those buses to go to the Capitol, and on those buses were any of the people that injured any of the police officers, like killed anybody,
right?
That's like accessory or something. You know what I mean?
that has a great thing to do with all these people that are making deals, talking. Okay, you hurt this officer, you used a flag and hurt them, and how'd you get here?
Yeah, how'd you get here? On the
Who
bus.
paid? Who helped you out with your money?
Oh,
What social sites ramped you up? Create the deal, talk, so they don't go to prison for 5 years. Connections being made. That's why there's going to be a lot of trouble for some elected people. Big troubles.
yeah, she's, straight up. There you go.
She's an accessory. And then we have others. It was reported a long time ago. It was on Twitter. Who knows? But it was a good reporter that an insurrectionist had Ted Cruz's assistants' phone numbers.
Oh.
They were just phone numbers. So we just gotta wait. It's kind of like, Josh Hawley has been really quiet since the January 6th. Did he get a letter saying, hey, we got this guy that said you communicated with him about January 6th? And he was one of those big supporters. So now why is he all quiet? Why is Devin Nunes all quiet? There's certain people that are really quiet right now. Did they get letters or something saying, you're being investigated, buddy? Should we toss a few on Josh Hawley?
Sure.
Remember him? He was the one out there before going, putting the Hitler symbol up. Fight. Mark Meadows is pretty quiet too. Yeah. Good one, Maya. Maybe Nunes is out bothering his cows. Oh, I know. All these people need to go away. Don't we wish it would be that easy? Okay, Spirit, give me three to five cards on Josh Hawley. Why is he so quiet? Oh, there's been talk about Deutsche Bank, Wendy. It's out there.
So I literally got the quiet cards for him. So quiet, rest, right? Isolation, caution. He's very, very nervous right now. Base of the deck, rejection. Is 45 trying to distance himself? Who would be pushing him away? Or is he realizing 45 is not going to cover for him? Because the next two cards, and everyone, I split up this deck before I shuffled. The next two cards are fear and death, the same thing as these other people are getting. So something's not going right. I don't know if 45 is going to cover for him anymore.
He doesn't cover well for anyone.
Here's the two cards. I'm going to make sure they're in separate places so you guys see.
What I'm getting here is that Josh chose wrong. He had a choice.
Whoops.
Back in the day. He decided to pluck his money, There
you go, Susan.
Pluck his future to the White House of 45. Something's coming to light soon with him. And then I have that worry of imprisonment for him. Death and the imprisonment card, self-imposed restrictions. He knows something. There are documents, some kind of Nine of Pentacles. There is some kind of connections that he knows about. And he is gotta worry. There is a worry with Mr. Hawley.
Yep.
He's being so quiet. He knows something in his connections. So he may have gotten some kind of letter or notice saying, this person has you doing this. It will be investigated. So you can pretty much guarantee if people are being quiet when they were all loudmouths before, they have gotten a letter or notice saying, this person said something. You will be investigated. So I think they do that as a favor. But why is like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz not being quiet? They're in trouble. But they just want to be loudmouths yet. They make some money before they go
To pay for their legal fees.
go into the pokey. Yeah, there's something about Hawley that he knows something's coming down the pike. The quiet ones. I guess that would make they are too stupid. Oh, FBI
Cards on the Marjorie.
Do we have to? Nope. Yeah, that makes sense, Kevin. All the communications and phone records, yeah.
Yeah.
They aren't smart enough to quiet down. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. MTG. The former guy, MTG, we got at least 3 names now. 3 initial names for these people, so we have to talk about them. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, Colleen. Lauren Boebert is going to be in big trouble. MPG. Future of the insurrection. MPG.
Oh!
That girl is so far Q. It's unreal. MTG has alien feet. Okay.
So right now she's just playing on a loop, like a broken record, right? But in the past, she knows where some of the secrets are. She knows where some of the money's buried. She knows she's got some intel. But look what's coming up next for her: the total solid black card. She's just saying the king's words. She's just spewing his crap. What does she think she's going to get for this? I don't know, but she's going away. Going away, connected to the devil.
Oh, whatever she's doing, she's choosing wrong.
Yeah, follow the money.
It's not showing me it's all about money.
But she knows about something. Or maybe who paid for the 6th. Maybe that's what she knows. She knows something.
I really sense she just believes all this crap. All this QAnon stuff.
Yeah.
It feels like she's all in. She believes it. She chose lies and deceit over honesty.
She's worried about the mystery coming out. Angry. And then she's getting this dark protection card. But she's so frustrated because the plan didn't work. See, that plan for the 6th didn't work. That square peg didn't get in the round hole. Dark protection. Dark protection around her, dark money. Does that make sense? Taking the dark money? Something.
She knows something. I'm not positive what. Within her connections with Q and the Emperor.
Yeah, she knows something. She's linked together chaos, but it's going to come to light in time.
Yeah, in time. I do have the imprisonment card. I think there's some kind of ending to her whole scenario, which he has done.
Yeah. And she is under his influence. 45's influence. Thank you.
Let's read on what Connie is posted here.
Okay.
About the pipe bombs and who made them and maps. Not positive, for entertainment only. I need to grab a different deck for this one.
Okay.
I think my energy's flowing out with that deck here. All right. MTG maps. Like I said, I totally sense she believes all this junk. She is crazy, kid.
Yellow's what you do. It's going to come out this fall. But I think she gave the maps to one guy who then gave it to this underground group of people, corrupt people, the insurrectionists. I have guilty upside down. So I don't think she handed the map to all of them, but to one guy she gave the map.
So we're probably talking about a map of the White House.
Of the Capitol
building. Where the
Capitol building.
Right. Maps. Okay, Knight of Swords. She is connected to those groups. You know, whether it be someone just said 3%ers, Boogaloo Boys, whatever. There is a connection there.
I see 3 disgruntled people in the GOP, or 2 other people she was working with, who made the plans, gave the plans, communicated this to the corrupt guy. So maybe there's a leader of the insurrectionists that day. Anyways, he's the one who got the map, the grid to the place. Jeez.
Freaking nuts.
It is disgusting. For entertainment purposes.
In the past, oh my God, this is gross. Because everyone is talking about MTG and Gates doing this stupid tour. Are they having an affair or whatever?
Ew.
Right?
Gross.
Yeah, it is gross. But I'm looking at the past. I did a full spread on MTG. And I'm looking at the past here. And there was an offer. This is before January 6th. Thank you, John. Bless you, my friend. There's a new adventure she was going to take. A romantic offer. And then a new journey. It feels like that there may have been this romantic affair or whatever, and then talk of this help of the insurrection. But that's my the first hit here is like there was talk about this, and then a romantic relationship affair happening. It could be had something to do with blackmail or something too. Oh, you did this, now I'm going to tell, unless you follow along. Because that's what I'm getting here. And then the situation at hand is that things will come to light of the offers and what she did with the insurrection. Because I have the Knight of Swords. So that's referencing one of these groups. The sun coming to light, the clarity, understanding, and the opportunity that was there. Maybe a offer or a buyout with her. But yeah, that was really weird. And that pass was like, there's a romantic visitor coming to her doorstep. And like I said, it felt like a like I said, it feels like there was, I got the devil here moving forward. It feels like there was compromise kind of on her. You must do this. That Four of Cups feels like there was that compromise.
Kendra, that's really good.
Bumping uglies. Yeah. Lovely.
Like, literally.
So.
Oh, gosh.
The devil. So what does this mean here?
Well, it could mean in bed together, in the sense of like doing plans together, but it could mean literally in bed together.
It's just the whole story. I didn't clarify, if she was involved with the pipe bombs or anything. But there's definitely connections and to do this, to do something before January 6th. But Like I said, the weirdest thing is these senses that I get of her is that she totally believes this nonsense. She's not making it up. It's like coming out of her brain set.
She's saying the king's words, right? She's buying it all. She's drinking the Kool-Aid. Can I please have some more Kool-Aid? I really like orange.
Orange Kool-Aid is great.
She probably needs some therapy.
Strange. But yeah, there's something going on there. There's some compromise on her or something. It could be a fair. I'll ruin your life and tell your husband, even though her husband's no great guy. Yeah, I heard that. I seen that this morning. Nancy Pelosi's putting Kinzinger on the committee.
What does he look like?
He's the other good guy, Republican. Him and MTG is a swinger. Yeah.
Okay, like really? Here comes breakfast.
Don't need to know that.
I was wondering if he was the guy I saw in my dream, but he doesn't look as old as I think, or the man I sensed in the dream, that he's on the GOP and he said, I'm going to get to the bottom of this because I was almost hurt. But I don't think it's him. But he's dressed and he has the build the same. He's just, his hair's not as gray. Who knows? Maybe it's him.
Kevin, more MTG's more like a succubus. Oh lordy.
John says I'm skipping lunch today. Yeah, everyone's going to be on a good diet today because nobody wants it. Like all appetite is gone now.
Thanks, Maya. We're all skipping lunch thanks to Maya's comment of a swinger. Grody. Oh my God. Such a wild web. We got tours, we got maps, we got pipe bombs, we got payoffs and lordy. Katie just finished a chicken sandwich. Stay down, please. I'm asking about if she knew about the pipe bombs in my card, bro.
Oh my God. 2 cards fell out as I'm shuffling. Orange and guilty. Did she know about the pipe bombs?
Whoa. Devil. Kind of weird.
She knew about a big plan and that could possibly be part of it. I don't think she put them there, but she didn't stop it either.
Kathleen, I got a yes, she was involved.
Yeah.
What dropped it's not like I'm getting a hit saying, yes, 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 she knew or she did it. But and again, I get the devil card for her and some kind of union or partnership of knowing. So I'm not sensing or feeling like a direct connection, like she was the one that walked down and did it, but all for that victory, that insurrection, there was some kind of coordination.
I just asked if someone on 45's team put them there, like, right? I can't make this up. Orange and guilty are the first two cards that come out, and then I'm assuming that's the pipe bombs placed, or there were three people. How come they didn't go off? Did they? Right?
Right.
They didn't go off. Well, thank God they didn't go off.
Yeah, they were just a distraction. They didn't go off. Hey, look over here. We got some pipe bombs. Everyone, cops and everyone, go over here.
Right.
Don't watch what's going on at the insurrection.
Yes, a decoy.
Yeah.
I don't think she physically planted them, but I think she knew about it or the outskirts of it, right?
It feels like it's all part of that, coordination up to. I said some way and another she was into something prior. She got embedded with wrong people. She's gonna have troubles. Kathleen, they were not supposed to go off, Hey, hot chick. The most startling revelations is that Vlad and DJ lives are in danger. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Oh, made to see she was abducted. Okay. Everything's going by so fast here. Oh, Miss Lindsay's pretty quiet too. He knows he's in trouble. What you gonna clarify there, dear?
I don't know. What are we reading on?
I know there's so much going.
Well, just pick something. Don't look at the thing. Pick something in your head.
Well, I feel like I'm in the Matrix or something. It's like,
don't look at it. Avert ye eyes.
Evert. Well, let's get away from the darkness. Why are some of the Republicans and Fox News changing their tune on getting vaccinated? There has been an uptick in people getting vaccinated. And is it legal? Are they getting legal suits? Are they worried about legal? Their constituents dying? Are they getting less money from advertising? Why are they starting to change their tune? Oh, maybe getting vaccinated isn't such a bad thing. There's multiple things. But slowly they're trying to say, well, maybe you should get your family vaccinated.
Why is Fox News backpedaling on vaccination? Understands vaccination.
See a tree hugging.
It's, to me, I see like a false apology. It's they're not going to come out and say we made a mistake, but they're just going to change their stance, and that's because there's too much information coming out about the vaccinations or the virus. They even have it, I think, in their own office. They have a policy you have to have the vaccination, and I don't think they want to get charged.
Yeah, that has been coming out. Not that they're talking about it. Others have. Other stations have learned about their policy.
Yeah.
So originally my toss, they're worried very hard about the burdens of their deceit and lies.
Yeah, I think their legal team is having a conniption.
It has something to do with legal. What dropped had nothing to do with money, as far as mine goes. It feels more legal of lawsuits than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to try to change their narrative slowly to stay in power, to try to be, on
Like,
the top.
yeah, it's not going to be a full up admission. It's just this sneaky backpedaling, Yeah.
They want to try to stay in their own narrative, but slowly change their tune. Oh, we
never said that.
We never said that. We were bringing this out. We don't want no one to die. No. They're changing their path slowly. But I am seeing connected lawsuits here that are out in the open already, with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Those connections made, cooperations. My Three of Coins is my indictment, documents, cards, lawsuits. But eventually it ain't going to work. I had the ups and downs of their business having misfortune. So even though they're changing the tune, it's too late. It is a good thing. But it has mostly to do with worry of lawsuits of their deceit and lies, what they've done. Oh, good. MSNBC reports there's been a complaint. The FTC. Nice. But on the good news, there has been an uptick in the number of people getting vaccinated.
That's good.
Hopefully they are seeing. It was like an average of just around 1 million, I guess, new ones. And I noticed the other day it went up to 2 to almost 3 million a day. Something like that. Maybe not 3, but there's been an increase, luckily. Thank God. What did she say? Hey, see you, Susan Lynn. Yep, we're about done ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We're pushing 2 hours. That's all we want to do. It's too long then. Cashing in stocks and vaccines. But stock on a dime. It's all about making money, right? Crazy pants yesterday.
Did he have his pants on backwards yesterday?
I don't know. I only watched one clip where he kept repeating some silly word. It was retarded. But yeah, like you've been saying, Andrea, the fall, the storm is coming. Really believe, there's some indictments going to drop here soon, next few weeks.
Yeah.
They're coming.
It won't be a dull moment this fall. You'll have lots to watch, I suppose.
We can consider the new indictments the changing of colors and leaves falling. So when a leaf falls, drop another indictment. Woo-hoo. All right, let's get a card.
Card of the day.
Yeah, we got stuff to do today. DeSantis will go down too. Yes, Maya. DeSantis is in trouble. I guarantee that one too. Oh, I don't even want to look at it, Charles. That man is just, the former guy is just retarded in the things he says. Thank you, Connie. We love all your comments too and interaction. It's beautiful.
Oh, look at that. A time for healing. The moon. So we just had the full moon 2 nights ago, I guess. So this moon phase we're going through is the beginning of a time for healing, which is fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I got Archangel Michael.
Wow.
Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are loved.
Indeed.
So that's the one that popped up today. Remember, you are loved. You're loved, Andrea. You know that? You are loved, and everyone here is loved. And bless you all for coming. Have a wonderful Sunday.
Bye.
Oh, hi, Spirit Whisperer. We're doing the alien says. Extraterrestrial. Bye-bye.